The events just keep coming inside of Raid Shadow Legends. So we've unlocked Fabian from the Fusion. Yeah, we spanked that around and made it our little, you know what I'm talking about. But now we have the Afterpath party starting in 11 hours. By the time you're watching this, this has already begun. This is how you can get yourself the souls to make this an actual beast of a champion, up to a 5-star soul. This is gonna be a summon rush as well as a champion training event. So, yeah, I guess the question is, here's the problem. You grind for 2 weeks to get Fabian, and then you have to grind for another week or two to get the soul, and then we're back into another fusion where you're grinding again, with no rest, no breath in between. And sometimes the time just isn't there to participate in each and every one of these things. So the question is, do you unlock Fabian, and then get the soul, and skip the next fusion so that you can recuperate, or do you skip the souls? I don't know that I'm going to be able to go for this soul this time around. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably haven't played Raid. I have a QR code for you right here and a link in the description. It gets you 2 free epic champions and a bunch of rewards to start your account. It's the way to go. Also, apply chapstick. It's good to keep lips moist. We did just do a lot of things with champions. For example, we unlocked Arbiter. We got it at 60 max level, working on our masteries. And we also got Mithrala, who we're passively getting to level 60, got her fully ascended, working on masteries here as well. We're almost there. We're just, you know, grinding it throughout the day. No rush. We're okay. We haven't built the champion out yet, and that's all right. But we have 2, in my opinion, S tier Void legendary champions that are going to be a massive bump on my account. What else is going on? Well, we got to collect some rewards. It's reward collecting time. So we need to start rebuilding our Sacred Shard collection, if you know what I mean. We got to have a bunch of these sacred so that we can participate in these events like the one that we're talking about in the beginning of this video. Because without these things, you can't really participate now, can you? And this is not going to be the day to get them. We got an epic book, which is fine, but not ideal, okay? Not the most ideal situation. But we want to see what else has to be done on the account for today. Remember, we do have the, I'm going to mess around with trying to get the soul. I just don't think that I'm going to go ahead and get the 5-star soul. At the end of the day, what we're looking at here is primarily a PvE game. Very, very uncommon to do PvP related items. Minus a little bit of arena here and there. By the way, we lost this freaking thing, man. I did all right, too. I came in, I got over 100K. They had some deadbeats on their team, or people that weren't even there. Yet they had some people that really, look at that. They kicked those people. They must have a 100K thing or something, but we had 2 people that were under. 3 people. Grove has got to go. There's a spot right now available in the clan. There's a spot right now available because we have to get rid of Grove. We cannot have someone with 0 points. Where is he? That is not okay. Remove. There is suddenly a spot open in the clan, 29 of 30. If you are a performing member and want to be part of what we're doing here, come on through and get with it. We would love to have you guys over here in the clan. CVC is finished. We're moving on with the day. What events are going on today? Well, we have the Ice Golem attack, which is almost over. Haven't pushed that. Same with Sand Devil. Also, Fire Knight's coming along as well. Look, it's going to offer us one of these keys right here. Fire Knight's Castle using only epic champions to win outstanding rewards. Ooh, well won't you want a piece of that? Well, we'll see if we do, but right now I have 130 energy, and really the only spot that I care to focus on right now is Minotaur. I want to make sure that I get the scrolls on these champions because we want to build them out. We want to make sure that these 2 girls right here, I'm quite excited about them. I'm very excited. If you haven't seen the videos, the reactions, the excitement that came to my soul when unlocking these champions, well then you should go watch it because it was freaking good times, man. We don't always have good times, right? But we had a good time that day, and that's one that we should share with the world. Everyone should know. So we're going to be doing some Minotaur with the juice that we have in the tank right now. And of course, we got to do our other grind stuff. Something we haven't checked out in a minute. We'll let that go. Okay, we got a little bit right there. Let's go to the map. Let's actually get out of the map. I want to go and see what's going on with Doom Tower. We've progressed pretty well. We're on the hard tower, and I haven't pushed any further. So let's do that, right? Let's do that. By the way, I kind of swore off coffee. I got sick a couple of weeks ago. And when I was sick, I had the most horrible headache. Part of that was because I hadn't drank coffee. And while I'm sick there in bed, I'm thinking to myself, do I really want to be reliant on coffee to not have a headache? And I said, no, I don't. But I am still not jumping back to coffee. I used to be going 3 to 4 cups a day. Now we're down to the one from Dunkin', which is honestly probably 2 cups of coffee. But we're done with that. I got to get a snack, a food that I could eat that doesn't have the coffee as part of the package. Because I don't want to be reliant on the Joe. So, clan boss is done. We got to do our faction wars just for the regular grind. I really want to see what this soul event looks like. And I also want to know, do you guys do the fusions and then dive right into the soul event and then dive right into the next fusion? I feel like that's okay for someone that's grinding Raid Shadow Legends as their primary and only game of choice. But for someone like me, I grind 3 games. Diablo Immortal, Raid Shadow Legends, and Moko. All of which take an extensive amount of time. So really curious to know, what strategy do you feel is the best? Fusion soul, skip next fusion, or fusion skip soul, and eventually try to get lucky and pull the soul. I've gotten souls in the past. It all depends on my bandwidth, how much time we have to sit in front of the computer and get that done. And I guess what the requirements are. Like we said, this one's gonna be a summon rush and a champion training. Now, champion training we could do. I'd be happy getting a soul, a 1 or 2 star soul on it, maybe even a 3. I don't need to get all the way to the 5-star soul because that takes it to next level grind. By the way, we just took a massive strike. We do have Syl in here for the revive, but we are looking, okay, there's the revive. We need to get a little boost in health here. Hopefully that could happen on our next turn. We got all of them asleep. I need to, boom, there we go. Okay, we got a little bit of a heal right here. Plus, we got there, looks like we're gonna be okay. Turn meter smacked. We got Thor coming in with his zappity zap zap and another one from above. These are getting a little bit tougher though, and I only do them on auto for Doom Tower. Do you guys manual Doom Tower? I mean, I will at some point if I need to get past the boss and I know that it takes the manual, but it's not something I like to do frequently at all. I want to just grind through this passively and get the juicy, sweet rewards. That's really the point of Doom Tower, right? Turn off auto climb. Yes, turned off. All right, we got 2 levels. We'll get the rest after we're done recording this video. I think we had something else in clan, but what happened over here? Finish Hydra. Is it time to Hydra clash again? We have 3 keys. We could Hydra clash again. 5 days left. This just continuously keeps coming. Why is that red dot there though? There's no rewards for me. Where am I on this list? Echo Raid, that's the clan. I guess we do okay. This one also, we did our battles in here waiting for those rewards. I did pretty good that time around. Chimera's a bit easier than Hydra. Hydra can be a nasty little wench now, can't she? I think next, it's time to start building out our Arbiter. We're gonna have to get some gear on her. We're gonna have to throw a blessing on her because we can get her a blessing. And we're gonna have to reach, oh, look at her mastery is almost done. We're gonna have to build out her masteries. Maybe that will be the next video. I wanna build her to be the fastest Arbiter in the land. Faster than all Arbiters. And then I want to take it to live arena and I want to slap people around silly. I think I can do that, don't you?